Hey guys, okay, so I'm back with another story time. This particular story happened a couple years back when I was in Texas. I think it was around the time I first started working in a shop out there. And this girl contacted me about getting her daughter's hair done. And we talked a little bit, not really about price, but more so about styles. And she said she just wanted to see some of my styles that I could do. And I'm like, okay, well, when you come, then most of my styles are on my phone. You can just go through it. And she's like, okay. She comes, I think it was like 2 days later, she comes, and her daughter's 9 years old. She doesn't have long hair, but she has pretty thick hair. And from what I could see just from looking at it, it hadn't been combed out in a long time. So I asked her if she wanted me to do a shampoo service on her also. And she looked over at her daughter and she's like, well, when's the last time you washed your hair? And I'm like, I already know this is going to be bad because I don't recommend kids wash their own hair. Like, you can help them and, teach them how to do it, but I don't recommend that they just do it by themselves, because I got adult clients that don't know how to wash their hair properly. I know a 9-year-old isn't going to be able to do it, especially with really thick hair. And she was completely natural. So she didn't know when the last time she washed her hair. She said she thought it was like a week before, and I was like, well, it's up to you if you want to add service. It's going to be, I think at the time we were charging maybe like $10 for a shampoo. And she was like, no, that's okay. I'm like, all right. So we decided on the style, and I told her that it was going to be between $30 and $40 before she even started looking. And so we decided on the style. She decided to get beads also, and she left, and I started combing her daughter's hair out, and then I realized she was tender-headed, and I'm like, oh my god, it was so matted, like it hadn't been moisturized, nothing, and I don't know how long. And it literally took me to do, she got the side braids with beads at the end. That style usually takes me anywhere between maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours. It took me 4 hours total to detangle and moisturize, braid, beat it up. I was so mad, and I was more mad at myself because I should have just went ahead and washed it. It made life a whole lot easier, but I didn't, because I was irritated at the fact that she didn't want to pay an extra $10, but it would have been better for me in the long run anyway. So I was mad at myself for that. But she really liked her hair, so I was happy with that. And then her mom comes to get her, and she goes, it's 25, right? And I'm like, no, it's gonna be 40. She was like, 40? Oh, I thought it was gonna be 25. Never did I ever tell her 25 for anything. And so I was like, no. I was like, I said it would have been a little less, but it did take me some time just to get through the tangles. So I was like, she hasn't had her hair combed out in a long time, and it really does need to be washed. So the next time you come, she's gonna have to get a deep conditioning. And she was like, all right. She pays me the money. And that was that. 2 weeks later, she makes an appointment for herself, and she gets she wanted kinky twist, and so she sends me this video on YouTube. Now pause for a second. One of my biggest pet peeves is for people to send me YouTube videos and they want me to not only do the style, but they want it exactly like it is in the video. I don't mind you sending me videos to give me an idea of what you want, or you want something similar. I will never do an exact style. You have to understand, with exact styles, you need to have that exact head shape, you need to have that exact hairline, you need to have that exact hair texture. It does not work like that. You can't just say, oh, I need this exact style. Now, I know that sometimes you can come really close, and that's great, but don't expect that every time. It does not work that way. Sorry to say. So anyway, the style she wanted was, they were burgundy, like medium, slightly large, kinky twist, and they were long. It was this color, about this color, burgundy, but the back section, just one section like this right here, was an ombre platinum blonde. So it was dark up top, and then the bottom was platinum blonde. And just so like when she pulled it forward, it would just be that pop of color right there, and it actually was really pretty. But I told her that she was gonna need at least 8 packs of hair, and I said just 1 pack of that platinum blonde, but like 7 packs of the burgundy. And so she's like, okay, I already have the hair. I'm like, okay, cool. So her appointment was like for the next day. She comes in, and once again, she's a little late, and then she comes in limping. And I'm like, are you okay? And she was like, oh yeah, I just had surgery. She was like, I'm gonna have to take off my shoes and this and that and the other. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Getting a little too comfortable, but you know, she claimed that she had just had surgery, so I wasn't gonna make a big fuss about it. But after that, she hands me a bag of shampoo and conditioner. She was like, yeah, I'm gonna need a wash. And I'm like, okay, but just remember, it's an extra $10. She goes, even if I bring my own products? And I'm like, yeah. Like people have this misconception that if they bring their own products, that I'm not going to charge them for this service. I still have to do the service, so you're still going to get charged. And $10 is nothing for a shampoo. People charge $30 plus for a shampoo service. So you know, I did not understand the problem. Even now, I only charge $20, and people still look at me funny. But she's like, okay, I need it washed, so you know, you can go ahead and add it to the service. So we wash her hair, and she was like, yeah, I only use this product because it's the only thing that works, and my hair is so hard to comb out, and this and that and other. And I'm like, whatever. I really don't like it when people bring me their own products. I like to use stuff that I know for sure it's gonna work, and stuff that I can use on any texture. And this was something I had never seen before. I've seen Palmer's like in lotion, but I didn't know that they had shampoo and conditioner. But I used it. It was an okay product. And she was like trying to walk me through how to wash hair, like I don't know what I'm doing. And then she tried to walk me through how to comb it out, and I'm not really listening. I'm just doing my job. And she's like shocked that I easily comb through her hair. She was like, I don't understand. So I now have to tell her this is how you do it. And I'm telling her because this, honestly, I'm hoping that this will help her with her daughter's hair too. So I get through the whole shampoo and blow dry and all that, and then I go for the bag with the hair in it. There are 5 packs of hair in this bag. They're all different brands, which means they're all different shades of burgundy. They're all different textures. And needless to say, there's not enough hair. Like, I told her at least 8 packs. So I told her, I said, this isn't gonna work. Oh, and the platinum blonde, it wasn't an ombre, it was just regular platinum. Like, the whole thing was just platinum blonde. And I was like, this isn't gonna work. Like, the colors aren't going to mesh well, especially if you're doing it with, you know, this platinum blonde added to it. It's just not gonna work. She was like, oh, it'll be fine. That was just what I had at the house, which let me know she never went to the beauty supply. And I was like, all right, well, you're gonna have to get more hair. This isn't gonna be enough either. She was like, okay, well, we can just start with this, and then once you finish this, I'll go get some more hair. And I'm like, oh, excuse me. I'm like, okay, cool. So start doing her hair. I get like halfway through, and I'm like on the last pack, and I'm like, okay, this is the last pack, so you know, pretty soon you're gonna have to go get more. And she's like, okay. And as I'm opening the hair, she gets up to stretch, and she takes a look in the mirror, and she's looking in my mirror. She's kind of doing all of this, and then she goes over to the other mirror, I guess to see it better in the sun, because the other station was closer to the window. And she's doing all of this. She was like, I don't know. And I'm like, you don't know what? And she's like, I guess I just don't like it. And I said, well, yeah. I said, I don't even know what hair she used in the video, but the least you could have done was made sure that all the hair matched. I was like, that's why I said it wasn't gonna work. She was like, oh, I thought because they were all burgundy. And I'm like, no, they all said burgundy, but they were different shades of burgundy. And she's like, well, I guess we can just go all burgundy. We can take the the platinum out and just do all burgundy. And I'm like, okay, well, you're gonna need 3, if not 4 more packs. And she's like, all right. So I finish off what I have, and she goes to the beauty supply. She comes back with 1 pack of hair. Like, I could have sworn I said 3 to 4, but she only gets 1. And I said, okay, so do you plan on making another trip? Because this is only going to cover this little section right here. She's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, like I said in the beginning, they weren't small twists. I have to use it. If you don't know what the kinky hair looks like, most of them already come separated. So I'm using 2 pieces out of each pack for 1 twist. And so, I mean, I'm going through the pack like it's nothing. And I think I got maybe 6, 7, 8 braids at the most with each pack of hair. I did not cut it in half because it was supposed to be long. So she goes to get, I finished that pack, and then she goes to get some more hair. I said, just bring me like 3 packs. I still have to replace the blonde in the back. She's like, okay. She leaves, and it takes her an hour to get back. Like, I have no idea what she's doing. Honestly, I'm ready to just leave, because the first time I was already going on 3 hours. When she realized she didn't like it, now we're pushing 5 hours. I should have been done with the style. So by the time she gets back, we're already on 7 hours. I'm sorry. By the time she gets back, we're already on 6 hours. It took me a total of 7 hours to do the style. It should have only taken me 3, maybe 4 at the most. So she comes back. She has food and 1 pack of hair again. When she went to the beauty supply both times, she brings me 2 different brands again. Like, she didn't even try to get the same one as the first time when she went. She brought me a whole nother pack, and it was like that extra long hair. And I'm like, okay, you know what? And I want to say that one was ombre like this, so it wasn't even burgundy all the way through. And I'm like, I don't even care at this point. I just want to get her out of here. So I ended up cutting that hair in half. And no, she didn't offer me any food or even think to get me anything. So I'm irritated. I've been working on this almost 7 hours. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I have a headache, and I just want to get her out of here. So I take the hair. I'm like, I'm going to have to cut this in half. And she's like, oh, okay. I'm like, but just to let you know, it's not going to be the same length. So because you got, you know, all this different stuff, and it's probably going to come out different, but we'll work with it. And she's like, okay. So I finished off her hair with that, and I can tell she doesn't like it. I don't like it. It is literally ugly, and I want to tell her, just pull it up, put it in a bun for now, and, you know, I don't know what to tell you, but this was not my fault. I feel like it wasn't my fault. But she is literally the reason I provide the hair now, because I just don't want to have to I didn't want to have to deal with that again. She leaves. I don't hear from her for like a week. And she calls again to make her daughter another appointment. I'm like, okay. I clarify that it's going to be about $40. And I told her that I was going to have to wash her hair. I was like, she really needed a deep conditioning. So I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and deep condition her hair this time, but I won't charge you for that this time. She's like, okay, thank you. And her mother brought her daughter. So, she, you know, doesn't know what style she wants. I said, I can just do something really cute. She's like, okay, that's fine. She leaves her with me, and then at that time it only took me like maybe 2.5 hours at the most, with the wash and deep condition and all that. And then when the grandmother came to pick her up, she goes, it's 25, right? And I'm like, no, I told her over the phone that it was going to be 40. And she was like, oh, she told me it was only going to be 25. She only gave me $25 to pay for her hairstyle. And I was like, are you serious? And she was like, yeah. And I said, no. I said, even the time before this, we already had this discussion. I don't have a price for $25 for, you know, kid braids. And she was like, oh, wow. She was like, okay. And then, so she had to go in her own wallet and get the money, but it was just bad. So then after that, I think she did make 3 more appointments that she never showed up to, and then I just cut her off after that, even though she kept trying to make an appointment after those 3 times. I was just like, I'm done, just done. So yeah, that was my story for the day. Hope you enjoy, hope you come back, and until next time, stay beautiful and keep it classy.